Hello and welcome to Hindustan Times Online, DCMartini.com. My name is Sandeep, and today the beautiful, the petite actress that I have with me is none other than Amrita Rao. Hi, Amrita.
Hi, Sandeep.
Hi. So, how are you doing today?
Well, it's a wonderful day because I think when you're shooting for a film,
Yes.
especially me. I'm with blinkers on. There's no time to have fun. You're in the character.
Who are you?
Yeah. So I think the best part of doing a movie is the promotions because you're actually talking to different people. You're dressing differently every
Yeah.
time. It's fun. It's so much fun. Yeah.
So, tell me, the very first actual question that I'm going to ask you in this interview is today, wherever you are, and if you kind of put your mind on the days you began,
Yeah.
are you in a happy space? Are you in a good space? Are you like happy with whatever you're doing and the kind of
Wow.
achievements you achieve for that matter?
Yes, I'm in a very happy space, and you actually reminded me of a very big director.
Oh,
he he had offered me a very huge. Uh, it was a huge offer to be an in-house artist, and of course, I mean, scripts are changing because. The on-screen demand is changing.
absolutely.
Because cinema is nothing but a slice of life.
It is.
And the generation is changing. So what they are and what they want to see on the screen is nothing different, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
So there were certain, there were certain requirements like complete uninhibition and those intimate and kissing scenes and the physically intimate scenes, the way today I think school and college girls and boys are. And I was not comfortable with that requirement of those characters or perhaps the entire offer, so I had to politely decline it.
Okay.
And it was a huge opportunity, because like being an in-house artist is a very big deal to one of the biggest production houses. And he asked me this question. He said, I'll just ask you one question. Are you happy right now? If the answer
Okay.
is yes, then I think you need not change that. Yeah, I am in a very happy space. I am a product of the choices that I have made.
Yes, absolutely.
And I'm very privileged that in this journey of mine, having come from a non-film background, like getting those back-to-back success films, like it's you can't plan that for yourself.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So Ishq Vishk, bumper opening, Main Hoon Na,
Main Hoon
Silver
Na.
Jubilee, Masti, Silver Jubilee, Viva, Silver Jubilee continues to be on the television as weekend
It
Viva.
does. Yes, absolutely.
So you can't plan these things. So I think I have seen like the best,
The highest of highs,
the
for that
highest.
matter.
I've only worked with the best. I've only chosen to be selective. So yes, it's a great space to be in. That the films came. I mean, I always had the first right of refusal.
Okay.
That was wonderful. I think the best part about my journey so far is that I did it my way.
And today, come to think of it, you kind of left all of it and you got married. And then you barely did any more films. I mean, you appeared in certain films, but not in meaty roles, and not in the heroine roles. You were, for instance, you had Satyagraha,
Yeah.
and you were not. You had a very prominent role for that matter. I'm sure you're understanding what I'm trying to drive at.
Okay. So when Prakash Jha had offered me Satyagrah, the first thing, like I have always, as an actor, I've always been somebody who has not jumped with excitement, and I've never, firstly, the projects have, I always know one thing for sure. My recipe has been that because I cannot carry the weight of a project alone, and being a leading lady, and in those times that like I've been in the industry, it was very important for me that the project that I do, one of the factors has to be like when I select a movie and a project, one of those factors has to be very big. Either the director or the producer or the co-star, they have to be big enough to carry the weight of the project. and
I
that's
see.
not the heroine. I mean I mean, I'm talking about like a couple of years ago. Now
Okay.
things are changing very rampantly, so I was very particular about that. And having said that, when Prakash Jha offered me Satyagrah, I told him, I said, sir, can I put my apprehensions on the table? He said, please do. I said, your films are always multi-star cast.
Yeah.
So where do you see me? My fear is, I hope I don't come across as like one of the supporting actors or a character actor in the film.
Absolutely.
And he said, Amrita, let me tell you one thing and let me promise you one thing, that if you come across as a character actor, so will Mr. Bachchan, so will Mr. Ajay Devgan, so will Mr. Arjun Rampal, and everybody else. So I think that's when I said, okay, if that's the thing, my
I'm gonna do it.
apprehensions are rest assured, I'm doing the film. So for me, I will never do a role, I will never do a film where I feel I'm insignificant to the part. And I've never been that actress who has been like, oh, itni badi project hai, itne bade actors hai, मुझे ये करना ही है, और बी मैं ये करने के लिए कुछ भी करने को रेडी हूँ. These two things I think are not the right way of approaching your life and your
craft,
profession.
yeah.
Your profession and your craft, yes.
Amrita, from what you just said, I kind of had this idea reinstated that earlier the hero and heroine, so that matter, quotes, kind of ruled the game, and now films are again becoming the director's medium, especially with the content-driven films. So what have you got to say on that? Did you have any observations of that sort as well?
Of course, I think things are changing so fast.
Very rampant, yeah.
So fast, and it's so exciting, because 2 years ago when I debuted in television, like I did a finite series, okay, called Meri Awaaz Hi Pehchan Hai, which was
Yes, I remember
which
that.
was a takeoff on the legendary singing sisters Lata ji
Lata
and
ji and
Asha
Asha,
ji, and
yeah.
I was so fortunate they approached me for the role of Lata ji in that series, and we used to be on the set, and the director and our conversations used to be, Netflix कब आएगा, and
Okay.
जब Netflix इंडिया में आएगा तब ऐसा होगा वैसा होगा, and soon enough, like in 18 I started work for this film,
Yeah.
as Meena Tai Thakre. I think the year 2018 was the year for digital content, and was the true year for actors acting. It was, and directors, of course,
Absolutely.
are a part of it, because we're following their vision. So I think things are really changing, and now content is the king. Actors, like somebody recently, I was at a party and we had some really amazing actors, and they were all praising this digital show, finite series called
Mirzapur.
Mirzapur.
Okay.
And they were praising the actor Ali
Fazal, yeah.
Ali Fazal, and my God, I had some big actors who've been around here since generation
Yeah.
talk about how Ali Fazal was just dominating the whole show, and how he just came, his character just slowly came and just took over everybody. So I think now because of this globalization and digitalization, and there are so many reference points that you can take learning from, the value for good acting, good directing, good script has become the most important thing.
Now tell me something about your role, in Thakre. The fact that you are portraying a lady who was the wife of this towering personality. Was it easy for you? Was it difficult for you? How was it? Especially because, Meena Tai Thakre ke baare mein people don't quite know that much.
Yes.
Okay, and she did not quite have many pictures of herself clicked. She doesn't have many of her videos on the internet or on the television for that matter. So what were your reference points, and how did you go about it? Was it easy? Was it difficult? I know too many questions.
Okay, bring it on. Okay, so firstly, I think Mr. Sanjay Raut recently revealed to me that himself and Mr. Uddhav Thackeray ji apparently went through a lot of old video cassettes to
Achha.
find a reference of Ma Sahib for me, but there was none.
Okay.
And I was also wondering कि मतलब मुझे कुछ मिलेगा, अभी कुछ वीडियो मिलेगा, कुछ मिलेगा, but there was no
कुछ भी नहीं
reference
मिला,
of Ma
exactly.
Sahib because she never posed for the camera, she never posed for the media. She always chose to be that backbone,
Reclusive.
that parchai
Yeah.
of Bala Sahib ji, you know. Also, I mean, there were so many first times in this journey for me. I knew that for the first time, somebody is who still behaves like a girl. You know, we're still like mama for every damn thing. But here I'm stepping into the shoes of a generation that, you know, like when you open your old albums and your
Yeah, exactly.
dadi, nani, you see them and they must be in their 20s, 1920s, but they look so mature in the way they carry themselves, you know. And that in that age and time, they were already mothers. By 1920, they were full-fledged housewives. They had
Yes,
so
yes.
many household responsibilities. They not only were mature in their outlook, but also in their responsibilities and, you know, their disposition. So I knew I was stepping into the shoes of a very mature, like a lot more mature woman than I am. And it was the role also, I mean, the character also looks womanly, not girly.
Yeah.
So with those large bindis and that long braid and those saris, and you know, and the character will age from the age of 28 to 60 years in that 2.5 hours of journey in the of the Thackeray film. So I knew that this was exciting for me. There was a little bit of apprehension. I felt like audiences को अभी ऐसे नहीं लगना चाहिए कि ओ अब अमृता राव इतनी mature लगती है क्या
Okay,
screen
I
पे?
see, I see.
है ना, वो थोड़ा सा, because see audience तो face value पे जाती है ना,
Absolutely.
जो दिखता है उनको लगता है ओ अच्छा ऐसे ही है. They don't know about like prosthetic makeup.
Yes,
and
yes.
इतना अच्छा मतलब हमारी टीम ने मेकअप किया है.
I was
There's
actually
some-
coming to that. Since you
Yeah.
said there is an entire lifetime and the entire journey of her life was
Yeah.
showcased in the film,
Yeah.
how much of the makeup you had to endure on your face and how long it took for you to kind of, become what you had to become on screen?
See, I was hoping for a lot more prosthetic makeup. Like I thought that I will have like things stuck on my face, but
Okay.
fortunately that didn't happen. For me, they used some kind of alcohol makeup. So apparently, it's some kind of a glue. It smells like glue, and there's
Okay.
some
I hope
chemical.
it doesn't have any problem reaction on the skin later on.
I'm like still sitting
Okay.
safe in front of you. No, there was nothing like that, but it's a different technology of makeup, you
Acha,
know.
acha.
And they used to like make me wrinkle my forehead, and then they used to make those lines
Acha, okay.
on it. And that's when, you know, like when I was aging like 40 and 50 and then it was so subtle, but it was so beautiful, and the age actually looked like, when I see the pictures, I actually feel like I'm like 50 years old or 40 years old. So but I hope the audience doesn't believe that I like in my real life I'm looking like that now. But that's such a wonderful thing to play a character like that, you know.
You've also got to tell me, since you did not really have any reference points, very difficult for you to kind of get the reference points of the character you
Yes.
played. Was it to a certain extent, or will it be to a certain extent good because people also don't quite know her, as
Yeah.
in haven't quite seen her or in her pictures, for that matter.
Yeah.
So has it given you the liberty to kind of work the character the way you wanted it?
To an extent, yes. And also, I would like to mention here that, like my one and only like reference point was an interview of Bala Sahib Ji's younger sister.
Acha.
That I dabbled upon that interview when I was doing a lot of research. It was a Marathi interview of Mrs. Sanjeevani Karandikar, who is Bala Sahib Ji's younger sister. She mentioned about Meena Tai and how Meena Tai was as the daughter-in-law, how she, took the role of a wife of such a big man with such a huge portfolio, and how she was as a sister-in-law, and generally how her nature was. So that brief description gave me my only big clue in.
Yeah.
Apart from the fact that I saw, I was given these limited photographs of Meena Tai by the art department,
Okay.
which are also available on online.
Okay.
And what was common to those pictures was the typical way she held her lip
Okay.
and her facial expression, and I decided that I will somewhere
Incorporate that.
and then of course I had to imagine and give my own shape to Meenatai.
The fact that nowadays the air in the world is there in our part of the country especially is such that women are going all out to kind of state that we are very powerful. We can do everything that the quote unquote fairer sex, for that matter, can do. So I mean, the fact that you're playing a submissive wife, I wouldn't say submissive wife, a wife
No,
who
no,
is
no.
in the background of a man who's so towering, is naturally
Yeah.
coming up in the forefront,
Yeah.
will naturally I mean, what do you call that? Pull out any cords, for that matter.
Okay, so firstly, I think you use the word submissive, and that is very, very different from being somebody who was selfless and who chose. She chose to
To be that way.
the shadow. She chose not to pose for the cameras and hog the limelight. She chose to be true to herself, which was the ideal housewife. Somebody who told Bala Sahib ji that, I am going to take on the responsibilities of the father and the mother of the house, so that now you can go with a free mind and do your work.
Yeah.
And, do so much of work for the public. So I think all that Bala Sahib has achieved is because of
Her.
Her touch is there. And that's a selfless space that almost every woman in our country does, whether it's the wife or the mother.
Or the sister.
They are doing all that thankless work, that unpaid. Nobody's patting you on the back. You're not in the spotlight. You're not on the front page of a newspaper. But because you're taking that responsibility, so much is being done so easily. है ना? And I'm so proud that I've got the opportunity to bring that space on cinema and bring that Meenatai Thakre, who always was the shadow in front of the audience on the 70mm. There is a thin line between being coolish and being foolish, and there are a lot of we are living in an age and time of Instagram and Twitter,
Yes,
and
yes.
it's almost like a life of boasting and a pressure of doing something, and like being there and eating the best and being at the best and wearing
Just
the
to
best
show
and-
for the mother.
oof, it's too much of pressure. Take it easy. Please take it easy. Don't let this kill you. I think we need to know where to draw the line.
Yeah.
And I have seen everything in my life. Like, I've seen success, adulation, awards,
Yes.
people, like waiting in queues to take a picture. This is all surreal and nice, but I have not chosen to change myself as a person and my core value systems and my comfort zone. Then it didn't matter
Absolutely.
to me how big the offers were, how much the money was.
I understand.
It's like you don't have to expose your body just because you're wearing a Ralph
Wow.
Lauren or something like that. Just you first. Yeah, your comfort first, your respect first, your dignity first. Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that was the very beautiful, the very candid Amrita Rao. My name is Sandeep with Hindustan Times Online, Desi Martini. Thank you so much.
Thank you.